Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Kellen here from Start Your Systems, and welcome to another edition of Track Walk in MX Simulator, where today playing a track called The Hidden Compound, built by none other than 137, aka Kyle Watts on the forums. And this track is actually a couple years old, and I'm making this section look so bad. Oh my god, that was terrible. Yeah, this track's a couple years old. It was released in 2013, I want to say. And it was one of Kyle Watts' kind of, not first releases, but definitely an older release from him. And obviously he's well known now for his track building prowess, as he builds tracks for Race Factory Gaming and does a pretty good job with it for the most part. So cool to go back and take a look at some of the tracks that Kyle has made. And this track is very, very interesting. It's kind of slippery, so it's a little bit difficult to get used to. But once you do get used to it, it's pretty fun. Almost got that triple out of the sand. So it is called the Hidden Compound, but for the life of me, I don't really know why. Sorry for the OJ there. Because it's just like any other compound I would consider. It's just got a bunch of trees around it. It looks like it would be in Florida somewhere where there's a bunch of flat land and they had to dig some stuff out to build some different things. And there's like a little house off to the side over here, and there's a national track and a Supercross track on it. So don't know why it would be called hidden, because you would think that it's pretty noticeable because it's huge. But I don't really care about the name as much as I care about how fun this track is, for sure. It's a very fun track. This is probably the toughest part of it, is this sand section. I'm going to go outside in it because it's really hard to stick the inside ruts. It's a very slippery traction. And then there's a triple out of it. And then you come down and hit this guy. Launch off of that. Triple that again. Little tabletop into the back section here, and then a split section. And this is arguably my favorite part of the track right here. Come out of this corner. And if you hit this right, you can triple it, but I didn't. And then my line when I triple it is to actually triple right there. Go off to the side a little bit and just go off the track, no problem. Yeah, I would say that my least favorite part about this whole track is the traction. Too slippery. It's really hard to get your corners down. You come in and you lay it over and you think you're good, but then you're not. Cool thing is I can throw huge whips on these awesome jumps though, because that is very true. These jumps are very awesome. Let's get this section a little bit cleaner. Nice. That was smooth right there. I like that. But yeah, I mean, this is a definitely a fun track. Very good and very fun to play. OJ Simpson. So I would recommend playing it. You know, you can hit the download link in the description, because it's always there for your leisure to download whatever track that we're showcasing. It does feel, though, honestly, like a little trip down memory lane, going back to see when Kyle first started when he was a little wee boy. Now he's probably like 17 or so when he built this track, to be honest, but so interesting to see where he has come to now with his track building skills versus, I mean, where they were then, which isn't a bad thing at all. I mean, I think this track is very well built and a lot of fun for sure, and it just shows that, I mean, he's been good for a long time, even though he's, of course, now known for his skills building the Supercross tracks and stuff like that. He is no slouch when it comes to building a good national track. That is for sure. Ooh, got a kick. This track, though, definitely kind of reminds me of, like, the thousands of home tracks that exist in Florida, mainly in the Claremont area now. Claremont, Florida is where the Baker's training facility is, at Ryan Dungey and Jason Anderson, Marvin Muscan. That's where all those guys train at. And then in Dade City is where Chad Reed lives, and that's not too far from Claremont. But I think also in Claremont, if I'm not mistaken, is where the Nest is, where Ryan Villapoto's house used to be, but is now owned by the Grandal family, which is a stakeholder in the Alias Gear Company. And his son Eric races pro. And then Blake Baggett's house, I think, is also in Claremont. So it's kind of got that feel to it where it's like flat land, big jumps, big national track, Supercross track on it as well, little house and stuff like that. So yeah, Chad Reed's house is down there in Dade City. Tim Ferry also owns a house and a property in Dade City. James Stewart lives in Haines City, but has a big property. Of course, you guys all know the Stewart compound. I'm trying to think who else lives down there. I mean, I know there's a ton of people that own land and stuff like that, and in general just live down there. So, like Adam C. and Cerullo lives in Claremont, and a couple other people. But it definitely, yeah, I mean, 110% has a feel of those house compounds where it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't know how else I can describe it than what I've already described it as. But you would think that it's like someone's property given the way that this is built. So maybe that's why it's called the hidden compound, because nobody's allowed to come to it except for the person that actually owns the property. Maybe that's what you're getting at, huh, Kyle Watts? Huh, buddy? Silly me just blabbing on about some nonsense, and you're over here like, come on, say what the property is actually about, man. Come on. I'm actually riding this pretty well, I must say. Thought I was gonna suck a big nut, but I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to do this lap and one more on the national track, and then I'm going to finish the video, of course, by riding the Supercross track. I'm just trying to give you guys a keen sense of all the options available here. I'm going to go up here this time. Like my low line on the tabletop, I thought it was pretty sick. I also think it's really sick when I just lay it over and crash in the corner, bro. It's awesome. Quad off the top. Nope, couldn't quite get it. Dang it. Did not mean to go off the track there. I was just trying to go wide and get enough drive to do a big whipper tail on this jump and then eventually crash on it. One thing that is unique about this track that I will mention, and I got a little inspiration from it when I was building my house compound in the game, is these cool little rain rut things that he incorporated because, you know, it rains a lot in Florida. And all those houses have a bunch of jumps that have these giant rain ruts down the side of them because you bulldoze and fix up the face and the landings and stuff of the jumps, but you don't really fix the sides of them all that often. So that was really cool of him to incorporate it, added an extra element to this track that I don't think we had seen before this time. Very unique. Kyle Watts has done some awesome work for a long time for sure. Pretty good community member. And unlike some people, always willing to release his stuff for free. Who would have thought? I mean, releasing your stuff for free. People. Free stuff. I mean, what do you expect? Jeez. Weirdos. I'm only kidding. You know I'm kidding, Kyle. It's okay. Just go back to sleep. It's gonna be okay. Alright, what else can I do differently? Well, I could... I already went inside here, but I could roll this wall jump for one. So like roll it down the other side and then double my way out of this rhythm section. Sand section, I guess that's what you call it. To the back corner. I'll get whipper-tailed out on the big tabletop back here. I also would like to try to hop that. Oh, and then triple out. Oh, that's tough. It's like a pit that you have to fall down into, but I feel like if you had enough pop, you could jump over that first single and then triple into the corner. But I failed at it. Try the inside lines in the sand just to show you guys how hard they are to get into them. And then of course I hit them no problem. Ah, there we go. Finally a tip over. Go to the inside up here as well. They're just so tight and the sand is really hard to get through that it's one of those things that if you don't carry your momentum in and out of the rut that it's hard to stay on two wheels on it. Table up into the corner back here. Oh, I'm gonna jump over this rut. My bad. Yeah, getting all kinds of sketch. And doubling through here. See if I can get to the inside and still clear this jump here. Nice, got it. Then if you go inside here, there's like some rollers, little double. That is another lap of the national track, but now I'm gonna go have some fun on the Supercross track. You're a superstar on the Supercross track. Oh, darn. Not a superstar when I'm yard sailing though. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up and go. Giddy up, come on, let's go. Alright, starting line for the Supercross track is over here. You come flinging down into this first corner area, slide the front wheel out. Definitely the hot line. And then you want to triple up to this guy, step off, double. Then there's a wall jump, but you should roll it. So you can then go 2, 3. And I think this is supposed to be the finish line jump for the track. You go outside here and triple in, which I failed at doing. You can then 5 over the table and then triple into the corner. I'll just double into the corner this time. Swing around, double out, double again, and into the whoops, which are quite small. You can triple onto the table here, but I just failed at it, and then I just went off the track. So if you low line off the side of the track, you can then double into the corner, double out of this corner, and then a Supercross triple. Through the whoops and triple into the corner, and that is one lap of the Supercross track after you go over this single that I almost missed. So let's try to do some more fun lap times, huh? Slide out in turn 1, of course, that's the fast line, gotta always repeat that line. Can quad over that table if you're talented enough. Unfortunately, my thumbs are lacking that talent. Double this guy, then you can double up, double down, and hit the triple. I think if you go inside here, you're supposed to tap this thing, but I'm gonna jump over, triple onto this table, jump off, and then soak that up so I can go to the inside. Roll over the rut, cause that's the fast line, bro, and then almost loop my Larry, tap the rear brake, and get down into the hoop section. Get through them, they're tiny. Then triple up onto the table, step off, and try to quad out, but ultimately case it. Somehow right out of it. Got another double and another Supercross triple. Ugh. Isn't my talent in this game just immense, ladies and gentlefish? I'm riding like absolute garbage bags. Somehow staying on 2 wheels though, which of course, pretty hard to do in this game, so I guess it's not all garbage. Single, then swing wide to get a decent drive through this first corner. Tap. Quad, got it, triple, got it, and hit the wall, roll it, double, triple, and hit the finish line jump. Jump off the track, fast line over here, then you want to hit this berm and try to triple into this rhythm, ultimately fail, do a scrub 360 and case the triple after that and hit the ground hard. Alright, enough of all that junk in the trunk. I'm going to try to actually run a lap here. And then I'll be done with Track Walk. And I really hope you guys enjoy it, because this is a very interesting edition of Track Walk where I'm having too much fun for what this game is trying to give me here. On, off, and quad. Quad is way too easy. Oh, nice. Nailed it. Dragons back, table, dragons back down. Smooth and silky. Scrub the wankers off of that triple. Can't get through these whoops in anything but first. Probably because I'm not good at whoops in this game. But those whoops are not big. So when you play this track and you go, man, those are some small whoops, how is he hitting them in first? It's honestly because I can't hit them any faster. If I did, I'd crash all the time. Alright, I want to hit this and try to triple. Got it. So I can double down. Alright, let's try to hit the big line in this rhythm, shall we? Out of the corner, triple, then over the table, and into the corner. And down, yes. So awesome. Alright, ready? I'm gonna backflip this rut. Nice. Oh, almost went for a double backflip there, but again, I broke my coccyx. Oh man, sure hope you guys are having a good time watching this track walk video, because I'm having a good time playing it. Maybe that's why you guys should probably go download this track. Probably. Land it. Transfer. Down the side. Nailed it. Anyway, this is going to be another edition of Track Walk here in MX Simulator on the Hidden Compound by 137, aka Kyle Watts. If you guys like this video, go ahead and bung it a like because it helps us out, getting more people to view the actual video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're over 18,000 and counting, having more and more fun with you fine folks every single day. And again, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And we will see you guys in all of our future videos because there's only so much more fun to be had in the future. So see you guys in the next one.